What is going on? I am Zedmot, and apologies for the video yesterday. I forgot to turn on microphone recording. I was recording from a boardroom in between interviews, so sorry about that. Right now I am at the beach. We just planned a spontaneous camping trip. I am standing on the beach surrounded by sand and sun, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully you can't hear the wind. It's a little bit windy here. Hopefully you can't hear that in my microphone, but I'm going to quickly hit Imitation Game. Sorry, no live stream today. Cannot stream directly from my phone. There we go. There we go. Copied the most formidable, blah, blah, blah. Going to be doing this unboosted. I'll start out with the formidable YOLO troop combo. And after this camping trip, it's back to school for the kids on Tuesday, so I should be available to live stream and upload videos on a proper schedule. So again, thank you very much for your patience. I know that it's a little bit annoying when you rely or enjoy or whatever term you want to use the videos and they don't show up. So here we go. We're going to get this going. And oh, did we lose a warrior? I think we lost just about... Oh, no, maybe not. Those mines are so low level. So down goes Mr. Squiggle Name. No soundboard here, so we have the sad... You'll have to imagine a sad trombone in your mind for that one. Only, what was that, 1 frag, 2 frags? Oops, I have a group of tourists coming towards me, so I'll start walking the other way. I figured recording from the beach would be a little bit better than recording from the car with my kids yammering on in the background. So there's going to be some ambient noise here, but hopefully not a heck of a lot. There we go. There's a little bit less windy spot. Okay, so let's push some buttons here. Let's, I don't know what's going on. I haven't even looked where my troops are going. I'm kind of making sure my footholds. Man, this is a gorgeous spot though. If you check my Twitter, I'll upload a picture of where I'm at just to show you what this place looks like. And that's the Zedmot on Twitter. Yeah, it's just an absolutely gorgeous spot. The tide goes out for like a kilometer or like almost a mile, and the kids can walk even further than that with the water. It takes like literally, I'd say, a mile of walking before the water gets over their heads. So very, very cool spot. Highly recommend. One of my good childhood memories was camping here for sure. And we're only camping for one night, which is just sort of ridiculous. But at the same time, it's going to be awesome. Just like a super spontaneous, low maintenance, easy camping trip with, I think we bought like the tent, and we're going to go out for dinner and out for lunch, and we have peanut butter and jam sandwiches for lunch. Like very, very, very low maintenance. Everyone has like one change of clothes and their swimsuits, and that's about it. So not your standard camping trip, definitely not glamping, but still a very, very nice place. So, but nothing like camping in the tent. And it's a little bit later in the summer, which is kind of nice because the kids can stay up till it starts to get dark and use glow sticks and stuff like that. Still no campfires though. Big fire ban problem in where I live. Forest fires and whatnot. Forest fires aren't nearby, but the fire ban definitely is. So let's look at the results. At least we got an intel. Got a shard. Gotta hurry this up. Not even looking at the names. Some ladies following me around. Probably shouldn't have YOLO loaded still, but nonetheless, here goes nothing. Stage 4. Oh, he's got a doom cannon too. This could be a problem, actually. Hopefully I don't shoot myself in the foot here. Doom cannon's doing not a lot though, thankfully. I should definitely not have YOLO loaded though. Can't really see what's happening because of the screen brightness. This is not a good choice of troops, I have to say, but hopefully we can take it out. My troops are spreading wide and far. I can hear my children far, far away on the beach yelling at crows, perhaps, or something. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Lots of kites flying. It is a crazy, crazy moment for me right now. Trying to balance so many things. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that Scorcher wasn't taking a heck of a lot of damage, and I think it was getting hit by the Doom Cannon even, so I think I may have thought this guy had a little bit more damage than he did. But there goes stage 4, Mr. Squiggle % name. I really wish that someone could translate these names for me. I'd be curious to see if any of them have any good, funny names or not, but got a prototype part at least. Only fragments, no shards. Come on, imitation game. We're going to switch off and get some real troops loaded now so that I can get this down in quick order, hopefully. Stage 5. Let's have a look at what Stage 5 has. At least 3 ice, middle layout, couple mines that will be problems. Let's get... I find that if I'm doing these streams in like an unusual spot, I forget to take a breath, so I'm like out of breath as I'm standing around here. Little bit of a weird situation, but there we go. Stage 5. Come on, trying to get out of this. I keep having to turn to try and stay out of the wind. I'm gonna do a barrage in there and a couple artillery. Don't really know if that's required or not, but with this, I just don't have time to scout properly or look at things, and the glares in my face, so I have nothing but excuses. So when and if I fail, did I miss an artillery there? Seems like maybe I did. I don't really know how that mine is still next to that machine gun. Hopefully Brick will hit it though, and hopefully she'll be far enough out that it shouldn't be a problem. I try to drop her as early as possible these days. Just, there we go. Thank you, Brick. Oh, and it's not even a max mine, so that works out extremely well. Man, the wind is just howling. When I say howling, I mean it's, I can hear it hitting my headphones, which probably means it's probably hitting my microphone, so sorry in advance. Brick, battle orders, what do I need to shock? So much glare. I don't even know where the shock launchers are. I've only got one shock launcher, maybe? That's good. Down goes Kubrick. Brick, isn't Kubrick an old game from like Coleco Day or something like that? If you know the trivia answer to that, please let me know. But I think it was like Coleco or Atari or something. Older than me anyways. Got a little bit of intel. Come on, Stage 6. We're almost done. Then hopefully I can upload this over LTE. Nice. I love these layouts. This is like the worst layout you could ever make if you're trying to defend against all Zookas, which no one does, of course. But nothing in that front corner, and a nice little gap back here for us to park. So that will be very helpful. Anaconda don't want none unless I got Buns Hun, something like that. Sir Mix-a-Lot with the old... oh, there's a no wind spot. I'm going to have to listen to the audio. I really, really, really hope that A, I turn the microphone on, and B, it doesn't sound terrible from all this wind. If it does, I'm sorry. I don't have like a pop filter or whatever it's called on my phone. It's just basically I'm just recording on my iPhone using my iPhone headset or earbuds or whatever you call them. So definitely not the ideal recording setup, as I taught you yesterday by completely forgetting to turn on the microphone button. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Actually, I noticed that the last beta actually reset a bunch of my options. The new iOS actually takes pictures in a completely different format, which sites like Imageer and Discord and stuff don't recognize, which is a complete pain. Let's just overheal through everything else. Should be able to take this down pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, Anaconda, that was a piece of cake. That was an embarrassingly easy Stage 6. I don't see any more statues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 8 statues at level 60. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, got a crystal though. Does that? I'll have to look. I just want to check if that's a sculptor level 6. I feel like we've had that base before. Let's have a look. Where's your sculptor at, my man? Sculptor level 6. Level 60 with a sculptor level 6. That's embarrassing. I'm sure we've had that base before. A lot of overlap and replays in imitation games, so if you happen to know which day we've had that, if we've actually had it, please let me know. Stage 7 against Squiggle Name McGee. Nice easy walk along the right side. Gonna have to get rid of that boom mine. I'm gonna try to solo this, and if we do, great, and if not, that's okay too. Man, the wind is just howling again. I had like a little break there for like a minute, but I'm gonna use 2 barrages because I'm being super lazy. I know that I way overuse barrage, and I way don't use GBE efficiently. I've been getting way better at it on my main, especially with hookah. Like, I'm getting pretty good at my hookah drops, using like one smoke or no smoke even, depending. Lots of tough bases up in the 1200 VP range, which if you didn't notice, I'm pushing VP on my main up to about 1220 I think it is now, and starting to get some tough bases. Really hoping to get those leaderboard players in the next little bit. I don't know what actual VP you need. I was always told around 1200, and I know players like Bogdan, I think I'm saying that right, is at 1250, and he's taken out a ton of them. So just need to get a little bit more VP, and then we'll start getting those guys, I think, maybe. I totally don't, I can't see any of my troops in the trees at all. This sun glare is so bad, so I'm just gonna, I hope, oh, I actually got there without being peeked. Nope, there goes the peekage, there goes all the troops. I'm gonna have to shock here, I think, and then medkit everything. I'm gonna lose all my troops here probably. Maybe, yeah, there goes the rocket launchers just crushing me, but hopefully you can maybe get it down. Get it down, please. Sweet, stage 7 solo, so all 7 stages in 7 attacks. I'm gonna sign off here and go eat my peanut butter jam and jam sandwich and then hit the ocean. Again, check my Twitter, I'll post a picture of where I'm at. It is absolutely gorgeous. That's Imitation Game. Pretty basic, very, very easy this week. Should be able to take that out with 2 attacks. I mean, stage 6 is very easy. So with stage 7, you can probably get that in 2 attacks if you're somewhere around HQ17, maybe even 16 if you boost a little bit. Maybe even 15 if you're really good. Let me know which HQ level you are and if you got it or if you struggled or whatever it might be. That's it. I'm off to go camping. I'll be back on Tuesday for real life after Labor Day long weekend. Oh, by the way, crab. I know I said crab maybe for Labor Day, but then I realized they put a lot of work into the crab last year for Halloween with spooky mortars and stuff like that. So, I mean, that makes way more sense. I realize it's a huge gap between crab last time and crab next time, but Halloween makes way more sense, come to think of it. Sorry about that prediction. That was just off the cuff and not terribly smart. So I kind of assume the next one's got to be Halloween, like scary mortars, all of the flying critters and the spooky stuff. Only makes sense. I really hope so. Anyways, if it's any longer than Halloween, that's just bananas. So I am Zedmont. Once more, thank you very much for all of your patience and all that, because just real life is just getting in the way of Boom Beach and my archipelago family like crazy right now. So that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.